All right, class, welcome back to Study Skills. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd in the year 2020. What we're going to do this week is we're going to review some of the ELA reading and writing concepts we've learned in this class. The first one we talked about 9 weeks ago or so was theme. The theme of a story is the lesson you learned from the story. It is more than one word, okay? So the examples in the movie Black Panther, a possible theme would be don't be afraid to be yourself. Okay, in the movie Frozen, a possible theme could be no one is an island. These aren't just one word topics, they are multi-word explanations of the story, the lesson that you learned from the story, and that is called the theme. Next, we moved into similes and metaphors. Similes and metaphors are types of figurative language. Figurative language is language that doesn't express exactly what you mean. Okay, so a simile specifically is a comparison between two things using like or as. An example would be the man is like a lion. Okay, and then you have a metaphor down here. A metaphor is a comparison between two things not using like or as. The man is a lion. So again, we're comparing the man to a lion using the word like or as in its figurative language. If we weren't using figurative language, we were just using literal language in these examples, we would just say the man is strong, okay? Or the man is a leader, but we're not. We're using figurative language to kind of just express ourselves in a slightly different way. Then we went to main idea. Okay, to find the main idea of a reading, look for these 4 things. Look at the title, look at the first sentence of the story, look at the concluding or last sentence, and find similar ideas. So this was the story we used to discuss it. The winters in Minnesota can be bad. On many days, it is less than 20 degrees outside. In December and January, it usually snows 2 times a week. The ice on Minnesota's lakes in the winter is often more than 12 inches deep. Most people don't like being outside during the winter. So what is the main idea of the text? Well, we look at the title. There's no title. We look at the first sentence. The winters in Minnesota can be bad. So that gives us a good idea. We look at the concluding sentence. Okay. Most people don't like to be outside during the winter. And then we look at similar ideas. Well, talk about how it's cold here. In the second sentence, we talk about in this sentence how it's snowing 2 times a week. On this sentence, we're talking about how it's 12 inches deep when it snows. So the main idea, Minnesota has many seasons. Well, it does, but I don't think that's maybe the main idea. Minnesota winters are not so nice. Yeah, that's a possibility. And Minnesota's snow is deep in the winter. Well, it says that once in the story in a sentence, but that's not the main idea. So I would say B would be the main idea for this one. Good. Then we finally got to summarizing. Okay, a summary is a short statement of the main points of something. How to write a summary of a text. Remember, we use the 5-finger method. Who, what, where, when, and why. We write a 5-word explanation for each of one of these. 5 words or less, and we take less than 5 minutes to do it. So again, what is the best summary of this paragraph? Summer can be a fun time of year. People often go to the beach during the summer. Many people enjoy barbecues during the summer as well. In addition, many people like to go camping in June, July, and August. I can't wait for the summer to get here. Well, what would the summary be? Well, you want to think about who, what, where, when, and why. So summer is one of the 4 seasons of the year. It talks about some of these, but it doesn't really talk about where, okay, or who. So I wouldn't use this one. B. People enjoy summers by doing things like going to the beach. Who is people? What? Well, they like going to the beach. When is summers? Okay, so this one looks like it's a possibility. And then C, it is hot during the summer. Does that summarize this? Well, it doesn't really talk about who. It doesn't talk about where too much. So I would go with probably B. Okay, I think that's a good summary. So what we would like you to do now is go to our discussion post and let us know which one of these lessons are the easiest and which ones of these are the hardest for you so we can kind of help you for next year and next time. Okay? Nice job as always. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day.